Hey guys, welcome back to Modern Golf. Hope you're having a great day and better week. Today we're talking about one of my favorite brands in golf, and that's Under Armour. Earlier in the year we talked about the Phantom Fore, one of our favorite spikeless golf shoes, especially for the value, under 130 bucks. Super cushioning, incredible golf shoes. Today we're talking about kind of where Under Armour stands in the golf space. Some very cool new tech we're going to talk about, as well as the not brand new, a year or so old Under Armour Drive, and we're talking about sizing and fit and all that good stuff. But stay tuned next so we cover all this stuff and explain to you kind of where Under Armour is currently at in the golf space. So as we mentioned before, we had already kind of reviewed the Phantom Fores, one of our favorite golf shoes. If you haven't checked these out and you're looking for a very soft, comfortable golf shoe for this year or certainly next year, fantastic shoes and incredible value for the Phantom Fore. The UA Drive, the Jordan Spieth golf shoe, comes in a few different colors. We've tested this shoe out. As you can see, I have some of the golf course still on here. First off, I will say, if you're looking for a shoe with incredible traction, these are definitely, put them on your radar. Very, very grippy golf shoe. Let's talk about sizing first. And I don't say I have an issue with the sizing with this. These were fine at 9.5. I almost need this shoe as 9.25. And what I mean by that is a 9 was too small, a 9.5 is a little long in the toe. So I'm kind of stuck in a conundrum with these, but I just wore a thicker sock and really had no problem. I've worn these, I think, 3 or 4 times now. Really good. So let's talk about the shoe real quick. It has this kind of neat tactile waterproof material all throughout the shoe. We go around, there's just a little UA logo here. It has a neat little design here. And we'll kind of turn this guy around. The heel counter is okay. It's not super hard. Very comfortable golf shoe. Also has a little bit of an Achilles pad, not much. Has a little UA waterproof material tag here, which is okay. I don't know really why they decided to put that there. Maybe a loop to help them get on, but again, I had no issues, and this shoe really opens up wide when you want to put them on, so had no issues with that. Again, very simple, kind of clean looking shoe, which I like. Has a little bit of information of the 3 S's they call it. I'll read them to you if you care. Smarter traction, dual foam cushioning, and lockdown lacing. Again, I found these shoes very comfortable, but again, sizing was a little wonky for me. Again, I'm just kind of, I almost need like a 9.25, as I mentioned. But I really like this golf shoe, and I'll tell you, comfortability, again, was very shocking to me. You know, when you first wear a golf shoe, you never know really what you're getting yourself into. I wore these in a league event, kind of a mini tournament, and they were very good. I had no issues with comfortability or anything else. So let's talk about stability, which a lot of you ask about. Very stable golf shoe. You can see here the outrigger on both sides. Very stable golf shoe, very comfortable golf shoe as well. I will also say it is breathable. It's more breathable than I thought. There are some vent holes throughout, as you can see here on the side pattern here. Had no issues with this shoe getting overly hot. Really have enjoyed these golf shoes. This is going to kind of been a pleasant surprise. Really like these. So let's talk about the spikes. Again, I like the neon green touch here. Again, we talked about super grippy shoe. If you were playing in wet or awful conditions, this is a fantastic shoe. Not that it doesn't perform in great conditions, because it does, but again, if you want a super grippy shoe, I mean, these spikes, you can see how much they stick out. Really, really good. Waterproof, I was rained on these, I think once, maybe twice. Again, very comfortable golf shoe, very stable, very breathable. One of, I think, the best shoes we've tested this year. $179 price point. I believe they run promotions. You can pick these up. Carl's Golfland had these for around 120 bucks earlier in the year. So I would say stay tuned if you're looking for this. They always seem to run promotions. What I will also say, it comes in a number of colorways, and I'll put up here. It also comes in a wide option. So if this is too narrow for you, they also have wides. Really highly would recommend these. Again, I know Under Armour is kind of off the radar for a lot of people, but really, really like these shoes. For sure. So let's talk about the rest of Under Armour. You know, they don't get, I think, the proper run and props, as the kids would say, that most brands should get for what they're doing. So I want to talk about a couple pieces real quick, and then I'll get out of your way. This is, I think, they're one they call their UA Playoff Polo. this was for the PGA Championship at Quail Hollow. What you'll notice, and why I think Under Armour secretly, I won't say secretly, why I think they're really good and a lot of people don't pay attention to them, is the detail. So there's a little quails all over these for the Quail Hollow. You know, I can nitpick anything to death. You know, do I think the Under Armour logo should be here? No, I think for a shirt like this with prints, they just should have put it on the sleeve or the back and kind of clean it up. But really, really like what they're doing. I'm going to get into this hat last because it's super cool. I know who they're aiming at. But I also want to go over some of their pants and shorts. So this is, you know, they call this their taper fit. It's not joggers for, if you're like me, I don't want to wear joggers. You know, I'm not 20. I want to wear something that has a little more of a pant look. Absolutely love these pants, and I'll put this, the item number here in the description of the review here. But I love the grippy Under Armour logo in here. We talked about, again, these are a little elastic, which I really like. So super comfortable. I've worn these casually. I just wore these to golf a week ago. Our weather's, I don't know how your weather's been, but my weather's gone from 40 degrees in June to 110 degrees in June. So we've been all over the boards. I literally have had anything from layers up to last week we played and it was 101. So very bizarre. But anyway, absolutely love these pants. Again, little details here with the logo, which I like. What I would say I wish all brands did. It's weird they put a button with a pocket on here, but the other one isn't. I would love to see, I know Johnny O and some of the brands do it where it's magnets. I think it's just a cleaner look. I know some people can't wear magnets, so that's probably why they shy away from it. But very cool pants. I really will, I'll put the pictures up of some of these. This is kind of like a flint gray / blue. This is one of the coolest products I have looked at really since we started this channel a number of years ago. And this is a new hat by Under Armour, and it's a seamless hat. This is a one-piece structured hat. And it fits great. I'll put pictures up myself, but I'll put it on as well. But they have it in 3 different colors. Breathes really well. Again, as you can see, it flops around, but it's literally all one piece. So if you're traveling, it's a great thing to throw in. I absolutely have loved this hat, but I love the innovation that's going on at Under Armour. It's unfortunate, again, they don't get the run that I think they deserve. I think their stuff is super high quality. I think any man, most men over 30 love Under Armour. I don't know why younger people don't, but I love Under Armour. You see me, I wear it here all the time, and none of this stuff is sponsored. But it's just funny to me how this brand kind of is under the radar, which makes no sense because I think their stuff is fantastic. But I'm going to pause this and then we'll put this hat on and I'm going to show you how it fits. So here's how the hat fits. Again, it fits really good to your head. It's super comfortable. It doesn't hit your ears, doesn't do any of that stuff. But really have enjoyed what Under Armour has put out so far in 25 and look forward to the rest of the year with them. But if you haven't checked out any of their shoes, the Drive, the Phantom 4s, the new hat, and again, I'll put all the information up, their polos, their pants. I highly suggest it. Again, I don't get a commission from Under Armour. I'm not on Under Armour's payroll, although if they want to pay me, I'm happy to take it. But just want to kind of do a real quick review of what is going on with Under Armour. I think people are missing out on some really, really great things with Under Armour. And as you guys know, if you've worn Under Armour, the stuff is quality. It's not junk. It really holds up well. But anyway, just want to do kind of a quick overview of the Drives, the Phantom 4s, and some of their new gear as well. So anyway, guys, hope you're doing well. Tell me what you think of your Under Armour gear. Do you have it? Do you want it? Do you like it? What do you think? And again, we will catch up with you guys next time. Thanks, guys.